Welcome back to Alliance Wars, Season 40W4, for Loki is facing PBT, and these guys don't like Clown very much. I made a joke about them a couple seasons ago, and, well, they took it kind of personally, and have been sending me little love notes ever since. So this war, I'm going to be bringing Big Daddy Red Hulk, Infamous Iron Man, and Carl. This is not a war that I'm particularly happy with, but we'll get to why in a minute. We're going to start off on Path 9A. First and foremost, this is Mr. Fantastic. This is, I don't know why this is here, but this is a really easy rhulk fight. I can just wail on this dude until there's some debuffs up. Then I have to be a little bit more careful to avoid his evades. So once there's some debuffs on me because I threw a special one, which probably wasn't the smartest thing to do, I just parry, do a couple hits, and rinse, repeat. And this fight goes down pretty easily. I think I finished at a full yellow health bar, but I sped it up because it does take a minute. My fights were a little long this war. I did throw a special 2 there just because I had already thrown a special 1, and I just figured, well, hell, why not? I mean, any damage that I can get in is probably good at this point. So one more parry and a combo, and this fight's over. Well, maybe a few more parries and combos. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why Mr. F was there. They put Void here on 18. Void is much, 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 much easier to deal with on 18 than he is on 9. Yeah, so I will just smoke this dude with Red Hulk. The reason that Red Hulk is dangerous on 9 is because of the Fury. If you screw up, Void will kill you with one combo. But here on 18, there is no Fury, so if you do make a mistake, it's fine. On this note, it's also significantly easier to manage your combo, so that way you can keep off the Void debuffs. Yeah, it's just a way, way easier fight than on Node 9. So I guess thanks to my Italian friends for giving me a little bit easier of a fight. I guess they know that I need all the help that I could possibly get. I did not have on any recoils. I don't know how often I'll be using recoil masteries with rhulk this season. Merely because of I want to be spamming specials with the global. But then again, recoils, if I had used them in that fight, I only would have used poison because it's void. I would not have used the bleed. I would have taken the extra damage. So now we're on the node 21, the last hazard shift node in the first section, and it's a SpiderHam. SpiderHam has a pretty small health pool, so it's just beat this dude down. I don't really need to worry about power efficiency. I just keep baiting the special ones here. And then when the taunt is up, I'll just, do the same way I did with Mr. Fantastic and just, limit my combos, parry. And if I fill a bar power, I will throw the special one right away so as to prevent nonsense from coming up on SpiderHam. So I generally try to stay away from SpiderHam fights. I've had nothing but trouble with him over the years. But this is probably the best SpiderHam fight I've ever had. Unsurprisingly, it was because I used Red Hulk, who's the best character in the game. So, good job by you, General Ross. Oh, come on, dude. There we go. And a special one for the win. All right. So now here's where disaster reigns. So there was this Nick Fury here on the hazard shift, incinerate, shock. We had no idea what to assign. I decided to do iDoom because he has double immunity in this regard. It's my rank 5 iDoom versus his rank 4 Nick Fury. And my plan was to actually let the Flourishes push him to special 2 and then punish, plus iDoom special 2 hits harder the more power that the defender has. So that's my general plan. And things are a little bit wacky at the beginning there because he procs a Fury. I push him to unblockable, and I hit him with a huge special 2. And I'm like, okay, I'm in the rhythm of the fight. And so I go in, I'm I'm building power to get to another special 2, and my wife takes out the trash, proccing my security system. I go to cycle another special 2, but I don't notice because I've got that notification that I didn't place a shock. So when I went to stun heavy him into the special 2, instead I eat a special 2 to the face and die. Oh man, that's frustrating. So I heal up and I go back in, and I am just all sort of discombobulated by what happened. And I'm at here comes another notification. I don't throw a special 2 there because I can't see what's going on in his health bar. I've learned that lesson once. This is obviously not a very high sig Nick Fury. You can see how quickly his health is degenerating down to the 30% threshold at second life. I'm able to hit him with a special 2 and do a ton of damage, but I forget about the flourishes, push him to a special 3, and in the interim, while I was healing, my invulnerability boost ran out. And so this is a second death to the same frickin' fight. And to describe my mood as despondent would probably be an accurate word. So now I heal up this dude again, go back in again, and try to salvage whatever dignity I might have left. I resist that heavy that I should have eaten to the face. He's now unblockable. I eat some more hits. This is just, I'm totally out of sorts. And the rule is that if you die once in war, you're likely to die a second time in war. It just feels true because you're mentally out of it. My good friends over in PBT could not resist harassing me because I died. So good look by them and by me, of course. Now we're going to move on to path 8B and try to salvage this disaster. First up is Galan. He's a global defender. Rhulk is a global attacker. So as long as I spam my special 1s, I'll be able to control his planetary mass, as well as keep the fate seal on him to prevent any buffs, him from benefiting from any buffs from Rich Get Richer. So that's the plan behind this fight. I'm trying to bait a special here. I'm trying to keep him under 100 planetary mass because on defense, if he hits that 100, he automatically goes into harvest. So let him throw a special 1. I'll throw mine to keep his mass down. He'll throw his again, and it's just sort of a rinse repeat. And it's not a particularly difficult fight, except when you get caught dashing back and lose half your health bar to one combo, which doesn't seem right or fair, but that's the nature of the beast. All I know is that my shit never hits that hard, but I guess he had those 4 Furies up, and so, that's great. I don't have any more Rhulk fights, so it's fine. Next, I'm going to move on to this Bishop. It's the second fight on path 8B. This is just iDoom food. iDoom is the #1 Bishop counter in the game. You'll see why. He just absolutely smacks around this dude. And, the fact that I still had the Power Star 1 boost meant I got to the Special 2 even faster. And, I still had on some of the Power Back boost that I used for Nick Fury. And so 2 Special 2s and this rank 4 Bishop goes night-night. All right, now is the fight I was dreading. After my poor showing against Nick Fury, I had assigned myself this rank 5 Apocalypse on node 53, and I can't stun him, obviously, so I can't do the combo into heavy. And my plan here is to, bait the heavy, hit counter heavy with iDoom for the cowardice to get rid of Apox's prowess, and then just slowly build by using my shocks up to special 2s and to do fairly big damage. So when I block hits, he'll gain the flourish buffs. I just need to hit his block. I'm gonna hit his block a ton in this fight just so I can control the fight map. This is a real long fight. I think this is like 3.5 minutes. But it is ultimately, as you can see, a pretty safe fight. I mean, I've been fighting this dude, taking a lot of special on block for nearly 2 minutes, and I haven't even lost 10% of my health bar. It's just slow going, since I can't do the massive damage with a special 2 because I could never trigger aura. And I mean, that was sort of like my thinking is that like, well, should I just build to a special 3? Because I'll have you'd get like a 24-second aura after the special 3, and then, but I didn't think I could build back up to a special 2 in that time frame. So I said, well, I'll just take the long shocks from the special 2 without aura, and along with the power back boost, gain that power back. So we're now at 3 minutes of fight time, and I am way ahead in the health race, and I'm feeling very confident in my ability to get through this fight and get the solo. And thankfully I do. I played this fight a lot smarter than I did Nick Fury. All right, now for the final fight, Terrax on 55. I'm going to make sure that I'm not a frickin' moron, and I will use the magma form. And I will absolutely smoke this Terrax. Once again showing that my death in the first war this season to Terrax on 53, because I had the Uru form as opposed to the magma form, it just looks worse and worse as time goes by in terms of, stupid play by me. But, what else is to be expected from a guy with my lack of knowledge and skills in this game? So this fight's an absolute joke. I mean, you just look at the burst damage from that special 2 plus the incinerates. So yeah, we're losing this war because of yours truly. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but it is what it is. Congrats to PWF on his 100 fight streak, and I'll see you in the next life, Jack.